Alright, it's time for the Kantou Mix Semifinals. We're taking on the Gimme team? I forget what they're called. But we're still using the same team that we had previously. We're using a bunch of guys that I just unlocked in this season. And today I'm actually going to end up using our buddy here, Laser Beam. I don't really know what else to call him. But he's the guy from... Ooh! Diki Daikai, I think it is, who teams up with Neo. In any case, I pretty much used just about everyone. I've gone pretty much in depth with as much as everyone as I could. I mean, I try not to spend too much time going over characters when I do mix matches, just because there's so many players. There's so many players, so many characters that are involved in this that I like to, spend some more time on each character talking about them. But in general, I figured also, since the matches are so quick and I'm using so many characters at once, that I'll probably just end up using said characters later on in a different tournament. Because what I like to try and do in this entire series is just try to only use one character once through a tournament. Try not to use, for example, I'm not trying to go through the entire game with like Ryoma or Sengoku, my favorite character in this game, because that would be extremely lame and boring when there's like 50 something characters that you can play as in this game. So I try to use at least each of them once or twice. We'll see how much. I haven't really done the math, so I don't know if I'll run into any sort of issues later on. Okay, I guess I won't use my special. Thanks for that. Now I gotta win every point from here on out, or else we're just gonna end up getting squashed. I've used this guy's special a bunch of times, but it just boosts up all of his stats to the max, and the next time he loses a point, all of his stats, go straight down to 1. So I don't know when exactly he's gonna go for the next special. I'll give him. Let's see if I can squeeze it in. Damn it! I gotta let. Balls. It really throws off the timing when they do those kinds of double team specials where they go and they like do something in your own time. But you can actually go ahead and still serve at that point, which is really good. Because technically they're getting an advantage because they're using us. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you don't have any of the stats. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can maybe use Mizuki here. I don't know if that'll actually work when they're in super mode. In any case, then I'll try and use my special, which is going to bring up my grip and my power, but it's going to lower my speed. That's not good. Could probably use more speed than power. Oh, or maybe not. Just because of the fact that I can make up for the fact that my teammate can't really move too well. Oh boy, this isn't good. I just cannot win a single doubles game. I mean, I always set it up so that I probably end up having to use, like, if I have to use how do I explain this? How I've been going about this is that I've set up my singles and my first singles, my second singles, so that I'm probably gonna have to use them. So I try to put it in a way so that it's characters that I'm relatively okay with using or that I haven't used yet. Because I'm like, well, it's probably gonna come down to it, because I apparently cannot win a singles doubles match when it comes to mixed match. I don't know. Maybe I won one in the previous mixed match, but I don't know. In any case. Last time I talked about my problems with my knees that I've been having lately. I've always pretty much had problems with my knees. Ever since, like I said, I've had this sports injury that I got from playing soccer. I feel like I've talked about that, but I guess I'll go over it one more time. Or if I haven't, at the very least, I'll go over it. Basically, all it is that I was playing... Well, actually, no. It was a very, very long day. For whatever reason, it was a summer day, and it was... very good year for me, and I was being very active, so I decided to keep going right in the waves of what I've been doing prior to that, because I started out the summer with a pretty good vibe and being very active and going out and all that stuff. So this day I was like, I'm gonna go balls to the wall. It's warm, my friends are out, let's go do everything. So I ended up playing basketball on concrete. I ended up playing tennis after that, and then I ended up playing soccer that same day. And all of those, I walked in between all those places that I went to, like the courts to play these games. There's at least a mile walk between them, so I walked at least 3 miles to get to any of these places, and also I played each of them for a good amount of time. So I was, not to say, completely exhausted, and my body parts and everything were completely shot after that. And I remember part of the issue also was, I remember it was pretty funny. We were playing tennis, and I needed to go on the other side of the court to get a ball because it had gone over. So I went and I climbed the net, got the ball, climbed over, and then I kind of dropped down from a very high place, and I landed on my legs really hard, and then I farted, which was really funny. Because there was this girl that I was trying to impress, and she's like, "Did you just fart?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." But you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. I wasn't like super embarrassed because she's super weird and was super cool with that. So I wasn't necessarily too worried about her. Wow. I should have switched my first singles. That would have been really funny. But later on, we played soccer, and I was still trying to impress her, and I was trying to go real hard to impress her. And then there was this point where one of the ball, it went out. Oh, right, I'm on the other side. I thought I forgot I was Saki. I wasn't the guy that's receiving. I think this guy's name is Saki. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, I was trying to get a ball that was going out, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I've already farted in front of this girl. I've played all these sports. I've done all these things. I gotta get this ball, and then I ended up tripping on the ball. So the ball was like going out. So I ran in front of the ball. I was ahead of the ball, in front of it, and I was going to try and kick it back with my heel, so that way the ball stays in, even though I'm going out of bounds. But unfortunately I slipped on the ball when I tried to kick the heel back. Then I just kind of fell and just completely shattered my meniscus and another ligament in my left knee, and I was completely done. And I heard it as I was going down. I was just like, I just hear the rip, and I was just like, ah, fuck. Oh man, it was just so funny because I was just like, ah, shit. Oof, that's such a crazy looking special. It just dips right down. This guy's pretty cool. He doesn't really get a lot of showtime in the anime because he's sort of a reserve player, but he has really cool, interesting looking specials. But yeah, I completely shattered my ligaments, and I was just completely unable to really walk without either crutches or something. For 2 months, I wasn't really able to like do much until maybe 4 months. I wasn't able to actually like run and do everything as well as I maybe used to. I was pretty bad actually for a long time, which is really lame because this happened. Like I said, I was having a really good year, being really active in like, you know, many things, and it happened in early June. I think it was like June 20th or something like that. That it happened. So I still had at least another month of a good summer coming my way, because this was 2010, and that was what I like to call like the best year of my life, just because so much was going on that year. I even met my my girlfriend, who I'm currently living with, in that year. So a lot of good shit went on that year, but also that happened, which led to a lot of oof. That was that's fucked up. My fault. That's a shitty. That's like a scummy ass play to do. But yeah, this guy's garbage, man. My return game was so good. But yeah, but that year was so good. Aside from the fact that I just shattered my knees, which is why ever since then my knees have just not been in good shape. They were relatively good. There have been times where they're on and off, but then lately they've been kind of just not great. And like I said, I've just been having a lot of issues, and now I'm worried that maybe I have like arthritis or something's going on down there. But I've been trying to sort of remedy that, but who knows if any of that is really working. I really need to see a doctor. Or maybe I don't really need to, because it's not like I can't walk, but I just won't exactly be able to be as, you know, active, or maybe not so much active. Athletic is the word I'm looking for. I'm not gonna be as athletic as I used to be, which I'm afraid if I go to the doctor, he's gonna be like, yeah, well, you're old as shit, so there's not really anything that I can do for you, nor Or rather, he's gonna be like, I don't really care because you're old as shit. If you were younger or maybe like worth a damn or something like that, I would care. But since you're old as shit, it's just because you're old as shit. That's kind of what I'm thinking is gonna happen, which is why I've been like, I should go, but I'm like, well, I don't really think he's gonna give a shit. In any case, stay fresh.